Hey coaches, appreciate you tuning into my YouTube channel. This week has been about the same but different. How to make your offense look the same to a defense but attack in different areas. So if you haven't already done so, you can go back and watch. Earlier this week we talked about formations, we talked about series, we talked about RPO game. Today we're going to talk about play action. So play action, how to make play action work for you. And this is going to be a very general course, so I don't want it to be shotgun wing tee based. If you are interested in specific things on my offense, you can go to my website, fbcoachsimpson.com. There's plenty of material on there. I think I have a whole series available on CoachTube, playbooks available, so all kinds of material if you're interested in that. Today will be kind of general, so something you can apply to whatever offense you may run. So play action game to me, okay, goes into this theme of same but different because the backfield action does need to look the same. How much the same you want it to look depends on you, and that's where I categorize play actions. So I've got what I call easy play actions, kind of everyone runs, they're easy to install, not a whole lot of work on the blocking scheme, not a whole lot of work on the reading scheme, still good, I mean they still marry well with what you're doing, they're simple concepts. And then we have kind of a mid-level play action where now we're going to maybe influence people with lineman pull, we're going to give a different look, with our receiver blocking, kind of different looks. Then you have your real, what I call more difficult, more exotic play actions where you're going to be maybe reading a full field, or you're going to be looking at trying to get those very big explosive plays. Okay, it doesn't mean you can't score touchdowns on running easy ones, or you're always going to score touchdowns on running difficult ones. It just means there's kind of different levels of play actions as you put them in. Here's what I mean by that. Okay. So your easy play action, if you're a zone read, is that where you're going to fake zone, run split zone, and now the H is out in the backfield, so you're faking the ball, you're rolling out, and it's kind of an easy don't pass. Okay, waggle was big if you're a wing T guy. So you fake the ball, fullbacks out in the flats, or if you're lined up how we are, you maybe run a whip route, ball's out there in the flats. It's going to go to the backside of the run. So you're running stretch right, buck right, power right, whatever, and you're going to slide guys out on the backside and run routes on the backside. Okay, you have the crosser, everybody's kind of working to that side of the field. Those are easier to put in because you can do different things with your blocking. You can pull the guard, kind of fish hook him out there to protect you. You can slide your line that way. I would recommend these types of play actions if you're playing a very big pressure team that you don't feel is reading your front. So blitzing teams, I'd kind of live in this world with them. Not going to really try to influence block teams. We're going to blitz and get upfield. We're just going to take the easy plays against them, and we're going to protect our quarterback because we're not going to be false pulling a guard and getting hit in the face because they're blitzing and not reading anybody. So simple things. Mid-level, now we are going to run a lot of times same side play action. So if we're faking buck, this is where you're going to slip that tight end on the corner out, maybe block for half a second with your wing and then release him out, okay? Pull the guards like you look like you're really running buck that way, okay? This is going to be a little more exotic, okay? So you're going to pull linemen to influence what you want the defense to do. And you're going to run a lot of same side plays. So this can be an RPO also where you hear and then you're going to read the same side RPO. They're a little more expensive to put in. They're also a little more risky on the blocking. You call one of these and they bring all out blitz, you're probably going to get hit. Okay, and so you have to understand when you want to call these, how you want to call these, who you want to call these against. Teams that read fronts, read linemen, these are very good plays to run. Teams that do not, that are more built on penetration, playing fast, okay, maybe playing man zero, probably not a great play against them. All right. Then you have the most difficult ones. These are kind of what we'd call them your shot plays. So these are where you're going to bring a guy across the field. So you may run, for example, we would run waggle, roll out, and then slide a guy all the way across the field. We've anticipated how you're covering us. We've anticipated how you're going to play us, and we're sliding a guy all the way across the field and making that a really difficult throw for a quarterback, but a chance to be very explosive play for our quarterback also. It's also where you see it's as a throwback, okay, or a crosser, where you're going to bring a guy all the way across the field. You start getting these double kind of mesh looking routes. where you're flashing the ball to bring guys where you want them. Those are way more expensive because a lot more reading for your quarterback, also a lot more risky. You know, a lot of times, I don't care how much you've coached this, if you call a throwback pass, if he's open, you're going to have a touchdown. If he's not open, then they may have a touchdown because your guy's probably throwing it anyway. No matter how many times you tell them if it ain't open, throw it away. You're a 17-year-old kid and you think you got a touchdown, you're probably going to take that shot. So as you're working your play actions, that's kind of how I categorize mine. Easy ones run whenever. And those are easy. It ain't there. Throw it away. Quarterback's on the edge. You can run. Okay. Play side. Chance for a more explosive play. Possibly. Chance to get sacked. Okay. Really difficult. Could be a touchdown. We used to say the band's going to play either way. It's going to play for us or it's going to play for them. So you just kind of understand as you work up on your play actions, that's how it goes. But coming back to our theme, all of these need to have the same backfield action, but you are attacking different areas on the field. Appreciate you guys this week tuning in, trying to grow my YouTube channel. Once I get over 1,000 guys, I can do live events, and I really want to be able to do that this year. Something I think it'd be good to have guys on, be able to ask questions. So if you haven't already, if you subscribe to my channel, I appreciate it. If you want play actions that are specific to what we run, how we want to run them, you can go to my website, fbcoachsimpson.com, or go to CoachTube. I've got a lot of courses. Of course, you can get my playbook as well. Appreciate you guys' time. Thank you.